Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you how I clean my aquarium and my bearded dragon's tank. Okay, first I take off the lid and I start filling another bucket up with water so I can put the fish in. Then I poorly attempt to try to catch the fish, but normally I have to take out the decorations first because they always go in them and it makes it so much more harder. Then I can finally catch the fish. Still not easy, but I managed to do it. The betta fish is pretty easy, but once you see the clips of the two catfish, they're really hard to get. I even had to clip the video because it took so long for me to get them. They're just so fast and they get so scared, and I feel so bad trying to attack them to get them in the net, but okay, so once I finally get them in the other bucket, I use a tubing to transfer the water from the tank into a large bucket, so it makes it easier to just transport that bucket into the bathtub and just empty out the fish water. While this happens, I normally just scrub the walls of the fish tank and scrub whatever else that needs cleaning. And yeah, those are my fish up close. You couldn't see the other catfish. I guess I cut that. But now we're just going to clean the aquarium plants and the water. I tried to do that. As you can see, he's very disappointed in me. And he even told me that it never works for anyone. And now I'm just putting in the dechlorinator, the water cleanser. It cleans the tap water so it's safer for the fish. Now, with the help of a much stronger friend, he put in the water for me, and then I just plug in the filter so it can start cycling the water out. So now I'm just starting to put the aquarium decorations in. This plant I bought today, and as you can see, it's really big, so it doesn't even extend fully, so I had to work with it. I also pushed the sands toward it so you wouldn't see the base of it. Then I have this little hideout that my fish love, so I really never take that out. And then I also bought rocks to put in because I wanted to try something new. Before this, I always had the tank looking the exact same. So yeah. Of course, when I try to fix the fish tank and make it look the way I want, I have to redo it at least 3 times, just so it's perfect. So here I'm just going back and forth, trying out new designs. Here is where I finally found the design I wanted to do. I wanted the rocks around the plant. And then I just added this gold sea turtle that I bought. And after that, I take some homemade terrarium wipes so it's safer for the animals and it doesn't harm them. And I usually just wipe down the tank and the filter. Lastly, I just put the lid on and wait for the tank to fully cycle so I can add the fish. Well, before I put the lid on, I clean it. I guess I don't even know what I did here. Okay, and now I'm on to cleaning my bearded dragon's tank. And his name is Fitz. So his tank really didn't need the full wash through. I just needed to vacuum it, and what I'm doing here is I'm emptying out all of his ornaments and getting rid of the hammock, taking it down. if you looked closely, you would have just seen a cricket fly to the corner of the tank, and that's when my bearded dragon started freaking out. So I put him in there, and he doesn't ever see it right away, so I usually need to point it to where it is. I mean, he usually gets it, but sometimes he needs help, so... So what I'm just doing now is just taking out the carpet that was in the bottom of his tank, because underneath it is usually old food. It can be even some of his skin that's shedded that I wasn't able to pick up and fell underneath. So then I just put the carpet back in the tank, and I usually just vacuum it. I wasn't going to wash it because it wasn't that dirty, but next time I'm more than likely going to wash it. And then I was just checking this for any more crickets, because when I put him in the tank, he doesn't really catch them all, so I don't want any flying around my house. And then I just put them, like all the rest of his decorations and his food, I fill up his water bowl again, and I just set it all back up the same way it was. Normally I would switch it up, but I just kept it the same because I wasn't really trying to go through all the work again, because I have to have it a certain way when it's set up. So, and then now I'm just cleaning down the tank and picking him up since he was good and stayed there, and I'm giving him a treat. Of course I'll take it right away. Normally, if I'm holding him up to a camera, he wouldn't try to jump, but of course, once I actually want him to stay there, he doesn't. But yeah, that's it for the bearded dragon tank. So, back to the fishes. I figured out that my girl Catfish, she didn't really look so good. She had red blotches, and I tried looking it up what could be wrong. And it looked like she had red blotch syndrome, so me being very concerned, I looked up what to do and what I could do, because I didn't have a chance to go to the store to buy medicine or anything. So they said just isolate her from the rest of the fish, but yeah, I had to do that. So I just filled up the other large bucket and I cleansed the water. I made sure that was okay for her to go into. I felt super bad putting her in a bucket that was like that small because she's not used to it. So I tried to decorate it as best as I could. I tried adding in plants and ornaments, and I added the log in there. The catfish loved the log, so I just let her have it. And here I am trying to grab her. Of course, she's like really scared, so she wouldn't let me grab her as easy. But yeah, this is the final product once I got all the fish in there. And I got their water to acclimate with the tank water, so they won't be stressed out when I put them in. And this is the bearded dragon tank. Even though you already saw it, you'll see it again. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.